all that is will always remain incomprehensible to us. It just has to, because its magnitude is supposed to stop us in our tracks and have us in wonder and amazement at things that we've seen every day. And it really is a magnitude that we would never be able to comprehend. If you take into account that there really is no death within the universe and everything is just transforming to a different form, then everything that was still is, because time doesn't exist, and that means there's nothing that ever really goes to waste. There's nothing that ever disappears in the universe. It's still somewhere, it's still there, it's just transformed into something else. And everything that we have now, everything that is, comes from what originally always has been. So everything comes from the same source. That's amazing. And we only think of us and we only think of Earth, but Earth is just a baby in a big universe. It's still brand new. There's more further than that. It's something that's always going to have us wondering. And that's its beauty. It's supposed to be like that. We're never supposed to be able to figure everything out. We're never supposed to know everything, because it's like ancient truths that continue forever throughout all of time. It's incomprehensible. Its magnitude is supposed to astonish us daily with things that we've seen every day, but our perspective is different, or we can perceive it in a different way, or it's like,
say, as above, so below, as within, so without. And it really is. Because if you think about it, how much goes into making just one human being? We're not just head, shoulders, knees and toes, or eyes and ears and mouth and nose. We're also skin, we're hair, we're bone tissue, we are hemoglobin, which is the iron containing oxygen within our red blood cells. There's so much that goes into just one person, and we really are a microcosm of the macrocosm, which is whatever made us. And it means that we have the essence of the source that we came from within us, because we are a microcosm of the macrocosm. So we have to contain the macrocosm within the microcosm. And if we think about it, that's just one person. How many people are there? And it's just one planet. How much more in the entire universe than just that? It's both ways. The universe is incomprehensible in its magnitude if you keep exploring further, but it's also, we try and understand the universe by trying to break everything down to its smallest atom or electron, and even that, it's infinite. It goes infinite both ways. We'll never stop exploring the big things, or even if we break it down to the smallest part, we will never stop exploring. We'll never be able to reach that point where we can be like, this is the final point. It ends here. It never does. It never ends. So whenever we're having a silly, rough day, or somebody gets on our nerves, it helps to remember that this is just one life and so much more. There's so much always going on beyond our everyday life. There's so much going on right every second of every day. All history is our history, and all history still is and continues. And all we can do is hope that we leave or plant seeds along the way that can continue after we go and transform into another shape or form or place, you know?